Guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shannon. Of course, if you have not been here before, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. You guys know what is up with that. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the Glamlite Ice Cream Palette. This guy right here, how pretty is the box? I'm going to use it today and demo this eye look. If you guys want to see me do that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the palette and my thoughts on it. And yeah, we're just gonna have some fun playing with some color in this video. So if you wanna see that, then just keep watching. All right guys, so this is my first time actually trying Glamlite. So they are a smaller indie brand. I don't know if you guys have heard tell of them. They do basically like food themed palettes. They have the street taco palette, the taco palette, they have pizza palettes, they have a donut palette. There's all kinds of different food themed palettes. This is their latest release. And this is the ice cream palette. Like, look at the packaging on this. This is like the same as what you get for the PR packaging if you're actually sent it. So it has a little opening where the palette goes in, and then this is the actual palette itself. Super cute. Isn't that cute? Like, I think it's so super cute. It has a little ice cream on there. I'm not usually a fan of like the food themes, but hey guys, so I wanted to come on really quick and interrupt my video because I noticed there's a couple spots that my background goes back to not being blurred. So I'm not sure why that is. I am using an app on my iPhone, so that could be it. But I think it's probably because I'm kind of moving around and putting the palette up in front of my face and all that stuff. So sorry, and I apologize if some clips are different than others, but technical issues, I'm always going to have them, but hopefully I get better with it. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up why the background kind of switches in the video. I don't know, I've been wanting to try Glamlite for a really long time. I've heard like really good things about their formula, so I thought I would go ahead and try this one out. It does have quite a few shadows in there, which I was pretty interested in. There's a total actually of 30 shadows in this palette. It does have a mirror, and then those are all of these shadows. I like that it has like a nice mix of neutrals and then with colorful shades and pastels. Like, it's a little bit of everything, and it does have really beautiful shimmers, guys. I can tell you these shimmers in this palette are stunning. They swatch pretty, but they also go on the eyes really pretty. You can use a brush or your finger. I prefer to use a finger with shimmers in general, but you can use either or, and they apply like absolutely stunning. And like I said, like just the shade range in this palette I think is absolutely beautiful. I played with this yesterday and actually did a neutral look. If you follow me on Instagram at Shannon Shaw's Beauty, you'll see that look. Beautiful. I just played with some of, like I said, the neutral shades. I didn't use any of the colorful shades, but in today's look, obviously I do use some of the colorful shades from what you can see here. If you want some info on the actual palette, you can purchase it on the Glamlite website. It is retailing at $45 US, which I don't think is bad for the amount of shadows that you get in here. And you do get this like cool box, which I said, like, if you got PR from them, you would get this box, but you get it for the normal price of just purchasing the palette, which I think is a nice touch for a brand. And this actually has like, it's cardboard, but it does feel like heavy duty. Like, it doesn't feel like cheap at all. And it does have a mirror, which I appreciate, and I think it's cute. I think it's like a cutesy palette. But not only that, like I said, the quality's good. And now if you are in Canada, the shipping is quite pricey. It's $16.99. There is always codes that you can use with Glamlite, so search around. A lot of influencers have codes. And I think there's a code GLAM15. I'll have to check if that still works. If it does, I'll put it down below. But usually you can get like so much off your first order, and I think that is the code. If you sign up with them as a first-time customer, you'll get a code to use, and I think it's for 15% off. There may be 20% off offers. She does sales quite often, and I know there's like a foodie box she does for like a certain price point that includes so much product every once in a while. It sells out quickly, but I think one of those is coming up where you can try out a few products. So if you're interested in that, just keep an eye on her. Go to the Glamlite Instagram page. I'll link that down below, or you can go straight to the website. And of course, I will link this palette down below. Okay, so that is just some info on the palette itself and Glamlite. And yeah, I'm super excited to actually play with the palette. So I'm gonna go ahead now and insert me actually doing this eye look. All right, so I have you guys zoomed in. So I think I'm gonna go a green route a little bit. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade down here called Pistachio, this like really vibrant green shade. And I'm just gonna use a little Real Techniques brush. This came in a set. You can get it at like any drugstore. I think I got this at Lawton's. So I'm gonna really kind of go in with that color. We're gonna start placing it right here. I'm gonna put that all over. I don't even know what I'm doing. I kind of looked at this palette for like a hot minute trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I like the shades in here. I like that there's a mix of like these kind of pastel, kind of neon bright tones, but then there is kind of like the upper half of the palette that has that really nice like neutral shade, so you can kind of like play around and use a bit of everything. I'm so impressed too by this palette. I used it yesterday and I was like, damn, why haven't I used this before? Like, it works so good. By the way, I do have the Urban Decay, what is it? The Urban Decay Primer Eyeshadow Potion on for eye primer. I sometimes just use concealer, but I've been trying to use eye primers more because I watch a lot of Robert Welch. Why can't I say his name right now? But anyways, I watch a lot of him and he always talks about how concealer isn't the best eye primer. So I've been trying to actually use eye primer. I did have before everything with my house, I did have the e.l.f. Putty Primer, which I found a little bit drying, but it actually worked really well as a base product. So if I get a chance or if I see that in the store, I might pick it up again. Even though I do think it's like bad for dry lids, but my lids aren't too bad, so it worked decently. So I may still give that one a go. And what do I want to use next? I feel like I kind of want to add in, do I want to add in a bit of blue? I don't think I do. I think I'm going to add in a bit of this mango shade. And I think I'm just going to take that on a fluffy brush. I'm going to take this guy right here. This is the SL Miss Glam SS57 blender. I actually got this on Poshmark. I put it in on like a deal on like a hair straightener and curling wand. I was like, oh, I want that. I've always wanted to try that. So I'm just going to dip in a little. I don't want to get too much. And I'm just going to go along this upper part and kind of like blend that into the green. I guess I'm going for like more of a green vibe today. I just want to add that slightly. I think I'm just going to do this kind of eye and then I'll do this one off camera. Just so we're not here forever because I take so long. Sometimes I see people do looks in like 2 seconds and I'm like, how do you do a look so quickly? Like, I can't do a look that quickly. The shadows in here are so nice though. I really like them. Now, do I want to go in with a yellow shimmer or do I want to go in with this pretty like teal shimmer? Let me see. This one's really pretty, but I don't think it really goes with it. Ooh, that one's pretty. That's gonna go with it. We're gonna go with that one. That one is the shade Lemon right there. So we're gonna go in with that guy. I think I'm gonna place that kind of in the center. And then we're gonna build that green up a little bit more. Ooh, the shimmers in this are so gorgeous, like so freaking gorgeous. And I want to bring that like right up here. Isn't that pretty? Such a pretty shadow. I'm going to fan that out a bit and then I'm going to go in, like I said, more with that green. I'm really going to kind of build that up here on this inner part and that outer part. I'm going to have like a little halo moment. It's looking pretty so far. I kind of like it. I'm kind of feeling this green vibe. I love green shadows anyway, so just going in with a bit more of that shade. I'm really just like placing this green because I don't want it to move around too much. Isn't that pretty though? I really like that shade. Like I said, I'm really just kind of like building that up. So I want that to look really pretty. What do you guys think of that? It's kind of basic, but like I kind of like it. Like I think it looks super pretty. I'll just move this over a little. I like to like really make sure my shadows are blended. I think that looks really pretty though. I like that. Like I said, the shimmers in this palette are like stunning. Like look at them. They're so pretty. They're so, so beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and do this other eye and then I will pop back on. All right, guys, so I did go ahead and do that other eye. So that's kind of what it's looking like. I'm going to go in now with the, what is this? LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner. And this is the shade I Gotcha. I heard Teresa's Dead mention these and I thought I would check them out. I put them on a Beauty Bay order I did recently. They're really inexpensive. And I've been using the purple one and I like it. So I thought I would try this guy out. See what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. I find they take some like warming up when you first open them, but for the price point, I don't mind. And I find they stay on the waterline and down below really well throughout the day. Ooh, I like that color. It's like even more intense in person. Like I said, you do have to go over these a few times and warm them up, but I think they work really well once you get the pencil going. And they don't drag or anything, which I like. I hate when like you have a crayon and it kind of like drags. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I like that. I like that. It's very vibrant. I like that a lot. Ooh, I haven't used that color before. So that's the LA Girl Shockwave liner. I purchased like 4 of them. I think there's only one that I didn't grab, but maybe I should grab more of them. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and what do I want to do? I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and then we'll come in and do something on the lower lash line. All right, guys, so I went ahead and put some mascara on. So I'm going to do the lower lash line and the inner corners. I think on the lower lash line, do I kind of just want to go with the green? Yeah, I think I'm just going to go in with that lime green, the pistachio shade. And I'm going to put that on a Juno & Co. ES 08. We're just going to put that right under the lash line. I did go ahead and put some mascara on. I put the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes mascara. I love that mascara. I didn't think I would, but I really like it. And I hated the promo photos for it, but I love the friggin' mascara. So there's that. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Mango, that yellow. We're going to blend that out even more, kind of to match the top. I don't want it to be too dramatic, so we'll do that. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. I kind of hit my stand there, so if I wiggled a little, sorry guys. I'm really close to my stand right now because I can't zoom this phone in. I can if I use the non-front facing camera, but it's just easier for me to like see what I'm doing with this camera. Okay, so that's what that looks like. And then I think for the inner corners, what do I want to do for the inner corners? I think I might go in with the yellow in the inner corners. Is that weird? I think I'm going to try it with like a matte yellow. I don't often use a matte shade on the inner corners, but I thought this one might look kind of pretty. To kind of tie it in with the other shade. Since I did use that to blend everything out. It's going on really nicely. The colors in this palette are really nice and pigmented. I don't have any issues so far with any of them, and I've used a few of the other shades as well, like I mentioned. Just gonna blend that in a little bit. I'm just gonna actually take my finger. I like that. I think that looks pretty. And then I think for my upper lash line, I use the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Glow. This new guy right here is so pretty. It reminds me of Amorisi though. If you have the Amorisi highlighter, I don't think you need this. But I'm going to take a little bit of this on that Real Techniques brush and just kind of glaze that along the top. Just to add a little bit of sparkle. We'll add some more to my nose. My lips are going through it right now too, if you noticed. Like, they are red, raw, and sore. I don't know what is going on with them. But right now I'm just using the Huda Beauty, the Hydra Plumping Lip Gloss. I don't know if this is actually helping or making them worse. But they're not crusty right now, so we'll go with that it's helping. Mascara, like I said, I'm using that Huda Beauty mascara. Do I have that pulled out? Yeah, it's right here. This guy right here. I really like this. I've been using this a ton. I think it looks really pretty. And I like to use the curl side and then the volume side. I know she says to use it the other way, but I like using it that way. But yeah, that's kind of the finished look with that palette. What do you guys think? I think it's super pretty. I like the vibrant like shadows. I like how vibrant the actual like lighter shades are. Even when you swatch them, they look absolutely stunning. But yeah, that's the finished look. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, so obviously this is the finished look. You've seen it at the beginning of the video because I decided to film my intro after doing the eye look. But what do you guys think? Do you like it? I think it looks really pretty. It's pretty basic and I probably could have done more, but I just wanted to do something with that pop of green. And I think it actually turned out really pretty. Like I said, I am super impressed by this palette by Glamlite. I definitely want to try more palettes from them. But yeah, if you guys tried any palettes from them, let me know your thoughts, what palettes I should actually pick up and try next. But I do really like the palette. Like I said, I think it's absolutely cute and I don't mind the food theme that they do on their palettes because I think their actual shadows are great quality. So if it's cutesy and has good quality, I'm all for it. But yeah, guys, if you did like this video, make sure you do give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification if you want to stay up to date with my videos. You guys know I'm not the most freaking uploader, but I am trying my best. But I love you guys so much and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!